The rumors that Harris Dickinson is vying for the coveted James Bond role have been addressed. After Daniel Craig's departure in 2021 with No Time to Die, the 29-year-old actor has long been considered as one of the leading candidates to portray the renowned British spy. Harris's name is listed alongside established favorites like Callum Turner, Henry Cavill, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, and Theo James on the bookmaker's shortlist of potential candidates. However, others have questioned if the baby girl star's chances of earning the 007 part are also diminished after it was revealed that he has been cast as John Lennon in Sam Mendes' impending quartet of Beatles biopics. Harris, however, fueled the flames in a recent interview by hinting that the Bond movie is still a ways off and joking that he knew who will portray the title secret agent. "Well, it won't start for a bit, will it?" he replied suggestively. "I also enjoy martinis. Who knows, though?" "I can't disclose, obviously," he said when pressed to elaborate, but then playfully added, "It's Michael Caine. I know who the next Bond is." According to reports, Michael Caine, 92, was once a serious contender for the Bond role following Sean Connery's exit, but he declined because he felt he was too ordinary and was afraid of being typecast after playing Harry Palmer, another well-known British spy. During the interview, Harris also disclosed the identity of an actor who had previously remained anonymous but later humiliated him on the set of one of his early movies by making fun of his working-class origins. While playing a guessing game on set, a W-word co-star used a slew of social cliches to describe Harris. He first talked about the event in a 2023 interview. He explained that his co-star had used the game to make a number of stereotypes, with one player posing as someone on set while the others tried to determine who they were by asking a series of questions. "I really want to tell you who it is, but I won't because he's a W-word," he continued, but he was middle class to upper class, old school, and had appeared on TV and in theaters. It was becoming obvious that I was the only person he could have been referring to. Love Island is culturally demeaning, lukewarm is offensive, and fish and chips is a classic working-class meal. "I'm Harris, of course," he said. "He made me look bad in front of all these other actors, and it's hard to ignore that, especially if you're young." Although Harris at the time declined to identify the actor in question by name, he seemed to reveal the truth in his most recent interview when he responded to reader theories. He was eager to clarify that it wasn't Ralph Fiennes, his co-star in the 2021 spy movie The Kingsman, after several people claimed it was. "What a sweetheart Ralph is!" But when it was implied that it was Robert Lindsay, his co-star from 2019's Maleficent Mistress of Evil, Harris yelled, "F-word! They've caught me!" before declining to provide more details. It follows the revelation by the source that the upcoming James Bond movie will be a straight-up reboot. According to reports, there is no attempt to recreate a vintage Bond from the 1960s, no explanation for why the secret agent is still alive, and no multiverse of Bonds. According to reports, Amazon executives are now looking at potential sites for the highly anticipated new movie, which is expected to be released either in 2027 or at the end of next year. 3 years ago, the studio completed its enormous $8.5 billion acquisition of MGM Studios, which includes the James Bond property. Additionally, Amazon just revealed that Denis Villeneuve, who is best known for directing the two-part Dune adaptation for Warner Brothers, has agreed to helm the untitled movie. The film's producers, David Haveman and Amy Pascal, were previously made public after the company fired veteran 007 caretakers Michael Wilson and Barbara Broccoli. "Some of my earliest movie-going memories are connected to James Bond," Denis stated in a statement. "My father and I grew up watching James Bond movies together, starting with Sean Connery's Dr. No. I'm a huge fan of James Bond. He's sacred territory to me. I plan to uphold the tradition and pave the way for numerous upcoming missions. This is a huge responsibility, but it's also incredibly exciting and a huge honor for me," the filmmaker continued. He went on to thank Bond's producers, Amy and David, who said that they are absolutely thrilled to bring him back to the screen. "We appreciate Amazon MGM Studios' confidence," Amy and David continued. Denis Villeneuve has loved James Bond films since he was a young boy. "Making this film was always his dream, and now it's also ours. We are fortunate to have this exceptional filmmaker at our disposal." Amazon signed a contract with Barbara and Michael, the children of original James Bond producer Albert Broccoli, in 2022, giving them complete creative control of the 007 series. Since their father gave them management of his Eon Productions business in 1995, Barbara and Michael have been in charge of the franchise. Although Amazon did not reveal the financial parameters of their March 2025 agreement with Barbara and Michael, it was speculated to be in the region of $1 billion.